All right.
Hi.
This is Dee.
I'm Jay.
And we're talking to you about what we just did today, which is we went to Cherry Hill, New Jersey, Monster Mania con. What is that? What's XL11? What is that? 41.
I don't read room.
40. I'm not good at Romany, but it says 41 years. Down. Oh no, that's of Michael Myers. It's they've been doing this for a while.
We went to
basically.
this one.
This guy, Meatloaf, was there. We didn't see him. Dolph Lundgren from I Come in Peace and
they had a craft reunion, which is pretty
they were all
cool.
there. We saw them. We didn't talk to them or anything, but we saw them. They were there.
We did see them. Pretty cool.
Yeah, so we went there, and we mostly treat this as a flea market experience.
Right.
When we go, we buy the tickets. It's a hefty $25, $30, but then we go in, we get to find stuff that that you can't buy at your local Walmart or stores in the area.
And you can meet the celebrities and take pictures with them and
we've done
do
that.
Autographs. Yeah, we have done that in the past, but we which is cool. But
a little awkward, a little weird, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
You could say that you knew. Oh, I know that guy. I saw that guy. I met that guy. He shook my hand. Whatever.
Bit of a white lie, but the coolest part, in our opinion, is like the vendor tables, because you can just find a lot of stuff that you really can't get in stores
anywhere outside of like a website. And some of these people don't even have websites. They just exist at horror conventions and conventions in general. There are a couple, like, we try to go around and collect cards and, like, ask them if they have a website, but we ran into this one guy today. I was like, oh, do you have a card? Do you have a website? And he goes, no, it's strictly conventions. So if you ever want to find this guy's stuff, you have to just happen to upon one of these conventions that he's one is being at.
Yeah, we didn't buy a lot, but we got a lot.
We got a lot of cards.
Different cards.
That's our swag. Yeah.
That we plan on.
We look them up, then we Google their names, and we see, because usually stuff is cheaper at the cons than it is on the sites.
Right, and we like to try and support these people because we like what they do, and they do some really cool stuff that you just can't find everywhere. And
we'll see like similar. The same people at the different at the Monster Mania and other cons, you'll wind up seeing similar faces. But
who's the guy that does those covers?
I don't know his name, but he does a lot of the Scream Factory covers.
Yeah.
And I always forget to bring a Blu-ray or a poster.
You had one the one year.
I bought one there for him to sign specifically.
Right.
I think it was the Ginger Snaps Scream Factory cover.
Yeah, that was the year we met Catherine Isabel.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah, we met and took pictures with her and Mads Mikkelsen.
When Hannibal was still in the air.
Yeah, that was fun.
So.
Yeah. So do you want to show? Do you want to show them one of the first tables we went to was this little indie shop. They make their own soaps.
Oh yeah, it was
in the shapes of horror icons.
Yeah, it was
and
pretty
such.
Cool. They're small. I believe they just started up their business. But,
babies.
They're called Bastion's Boutique. They have an Etsy store, and
it smells very flowery.
Yeah,
very flowery. That's pretty. Look at that.
Yeah,
it's
I don't
pink
know if you could
Freddy.
see that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a husband and wife couple. I believe that she designs them, and she said he sculpts silicone molds. This one's watermelon lemonade. I don't know if you can see that, but then this one. Pretty cool.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. The Creature, I guess, is what you call that guy. But he's great. He's got big lips. It's nice.
So, they were pretty nice. And then we got candy. They had
we got sweets.
Yeah. There was a candy, a candy place, and we got some
sugar cookies.
Yeah, vegan and nut-free.
Yeah, it's all vegan and allergen-free stuff, which I thought was crazy that we found stuff like that at the con.
These aren't specific to the horror con.
Ginger molasses.
Some yummy stuff we got.
I can't have molasses.
What did you
it's
got?
too sweet for me.
Oh, and
she'll eat that.
So gluten-free, vegan
M&M's?
knockoff.
M&M-ish.
But
good
back
stuff.
to the horror stuff.
3 for 10, I think they were, or 3 for 15, something like that. I got a deal.
So,
There was a lot of that three for action going on.
So we've been watching. We're both big David Lynch fans, and we had never seen the Twin Peaks series.
Yeah.
So we've both been watching that. We're not even all the way through season 2.
Yeah, we're in season 2 now. Yeah.
I'm obsessed. We're both obsessed. So had to get a Black Lodge T-shirt, which is awesome. My thing going into it, his thing was like more DVDs and
Blu-rays,
stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And my thing was apparel and jewelry. I didn't really find any jewelry that I
was looking for hoodies and beanies. They didn't have much though.
In. Yeah. But and then one of my other favorite films, horror films, Alien.
Yeah.
So it says, I don't know, I think it's backwards on the thing. So
Ripley.
It says The Adventures of Ripley and Jonesy.
Her cat.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
her cat who hates aliens.
I have cats, so yeah, exactly.
And pregnant Ripley with aliens when she's carrying aliens.
So that's all I got.
I'm sure Gigi would not like that either. If there was aliens about, she probably would hate that too.
She'd help me. Help me hide from them. So, and what did you get?
Oh, what did I get? I didn't get anything fancy like you did. I'm actually quite fond of this movie, even though it's much. You know, it has a lot of hate. It's the 4th Texas Chainsaw Massacre Scream Factory edition. Even though I think Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger are still pretending like this never happened, and there's no interviews of them on this Blu-ray. I'm quite fond of this. It's like a satire horror masterpiece, I think. So I got this finally. I'm going to check that out on Blu-ray. I got Return of the Living Dead 2. Because I have, it's also Scream Factory. I have the first one and the third one in special edition, so I had to get the second one. I haven't seen this in a while, and this is with the original soundtrack that has been available for quite some time. Oh yeah, we didn't cut these things off. You get those, and that's the only way you can get back in and get into the special rooms with the celebs in them.
So special little souvenirs.
Yeah, and I got an uncut widescreen edition bootleg of Brain Dead, otherwise known as Dead Alive in America. Not one of her favorites, but this is just this version in widescreen is not available in the U.S. yet. So I got it for like $10. You can't beat that. And when they release it finally in America, I'm gonna buy it again. But I got this to quench my thirst in the meantime. No special features or anything.
Peter Jackson's gore classic.
It's a gore classic. It's also a very romantic film, and it's funny as hell, and I think it's his masterpiece. I put this miles above The Lord of the Rings. But, and then, what else did I get? I won a cup.
Oh, yeah.
I did a trivia thing. I spun a wheel, and he said it was going to be a hard question, and the question was, who directed House of a Thousand Corpses?
Well, he picked the card,
and I was like, Rob Zombie.
He didn't know, yeah.
You know, but we
both shouted out Rob Zombie.
His shtick is they have this new podcast where he doesn't know anything about horror movies, and the person who's on the podcast with him knows everything about him. So he's like little by little showing him all these horror classics that he's never seen. So I don't even think he knows who Rob Zombie is. So to him, it's very, very difficult. Yeah. To me, I was like,
he pointed at my shirt and he was like, "Trick or treat."
Yeah, he knew but he never saw the movie, but he knew the artwork and whatnot.
Yeah.
He was a fun to talk to.
Thing, but he was also at the same booth that this podcast.
Yeah, Jersey Ghouls.
Yeah, it's not really picking
up.
But,
I subscribed to his immediately. I went to my podcast provider and just boom,
I wish I could
searched
it.
I can't either. It's on my phone.
But we want a Jersey
the phone
Ghouls
is
cup.
being used. Yeah, Jersey Ghouls
spun a wheel and
cup.
won it.
You could win all sorts of things. I happened to win the cup, which I didn't mind. I like cups. You could drink from them. Put pencils in them. You can do lots of things with cups.
You can.
I felt like a winner too. Winning is always fun.
Winning's fun.
Yeah.
So, that's about it.
Mm-hmm,
we didn't really go with the intention to spend a lot of money, but yeah, it started to go out of focus. We
didn't. We spent a good amount of money.
But we had a good time. There was a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. We saw a lot of cosplayers.
Yeah.
That Terrifier clown. A lot of other crazy clowns. And there was several Michael Myers. One guy that was very convincing. We were outside walking to our car. And I turned to the left and he's just standing by himself on the corner on the sidewalk. Just like you'd see him in the movie. Just staring at it with his hands down. I think he was doing that shit on purpose. But he was very convincing. And then you had a Jason and a couple. It was fun.
But it was a really cool adventure, and everybody was super nice. That's the one thing I love about Goat. We've gone to this a couple times in the past. It's bigger now than it's ever been. We've been to it before when it was a little smaller. But
in its
the one thing I always love is that everybody's just so nice, and we always have a really great time, meet cool people, have some good conversations. So about obviously like-minded things. So it's cool to be able to get together in that community, in a horror community. With people that just like the same things that we do.
Totally. And there's a Mr. Sushi right down the road that we ate at afterwards. And that's the closest Mr. Sushi to us anyway. So
yeah, that was the highlight, I guess.
That. Yeah. It was $22.95, but I think it was because it was Friday night, and so on. But
no one needs to.
Yeah, this is a little.
Okay, well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, D&J. Bye-bye.